Imagine your brain has a muscle for making choices. Just like the muscles in your body, this mental muscle can get worn out. Like any muscle, it gets tired after overuse. That's decision fatigue. It's the mental exhaustion that comes from making too many choices. It's not about being lazy, it's about this mental muscle being spent. When this happens, our ability to make decisions deteriorates. Throughout the day, we make countless decisions, big and small. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, our brain is constantly at work. What to wear, what to eat, which route to take to work, which email to answer first. Every decision, no matter how small, uses up a bit of our mental energy. Each choice chips away at our mental energy. By the end of the day, this mental muscle can be completely exhausted. As this decision muscle tires, our ability to make good choices weakens. We become less rational, less patient, and more prone to making impulsive decisions, and more prone to impulsive actions. This is why we might grab junk food or make rash purchases when we're mentally drained. Think about your own experiences. Have you ever found yourself struggling to make decisions as the day goes on? Ever noticed how your willpower seems to vanish later in the day? When you're tired, that tempting slice of cake becomes harder to resist, or that work email feels impossible to answer. It's not just about physical tiredness, it's about mental fatigue. That work email feels impossible to answer because your decision muscle is spent. That's decision fatigue setting in. Recognizing it is the first step to managing it better. Decision fatigue doesn't just make us say yes to cake. It can sneak up on us in the most unexpected ways. It affects our judgment in more serious ways too, impacting our professional lives and critical decisions. We might make impulsive purchases we later regret, buying things we don't need or even want. Snap at loved ones over minor issues, causing unnecessary tension and conflict in our relationships. Or struggle to focus on important tasks, leading to decreased productivity and increased frustration. Studies show that our brains crave shortcuts when tired. This is a natural response to mental exhaustion. Instead of carefully weighing options, we opt for the easiest choice, even if it's not the best one. This can have long-term consequences. This can lead to poor decisions in all areas of life, from our finances to our relationships, affecting our overall well-being. Remember, our ability to make sound judgments is a finite resource. It's important to recognize when we're reaching our limits. Just like we can't run a marathon without training, we can't expect our brains to handle a constant barrage of decisions without consequences. Taking breaks and managing our mental energy is crucial. The effects of decision fatigue reach far beyond a single bad choice. It's a silent saboteur that creeps into our daily lives, often unnoticed until it's too late. Over time, the cumulative impact of poor decisions can lead to serious consequences in our personal and professional lives. It can erode our confidence, making us second-guess even the simplest of choices. Chronic decision fatigue can contribute to burnout, stress, and anxiety. These mental health issues can spiral, affecting every aspect of our well-being. It can strain relationships, hinder work performance, and even impact our physical health. The ripple effects can be devastating, leading to a cycle of stress and poor decision-making. Imagine constantly feeling overwhelmed, making mistakes, and struggling to keep up. This is the reality for many people battling decision fatigue. It's like being stuck in a mental fog, unable to see a clear path forward. The good news is that decision fatigue is not a life sentence. With the right strategies, we can break free from its grip and reclaim our mental clarity. By understanding the causes and consequences of this mental phenomenon, we can equip ourselves with the tools to combat it and regain control over our choices. Knowledge and proactive steps can make all the difference. Fighting back, outsmarting decision fatigue. The key to combating decision fatigue lies in reducing the number of decisions we need to make, particularly those that drain our mental energy. Here are a few strategies backed by research. First, prioritize. Not all decisions are created equal. Identify the most important ones and tackle them when your mind is fresh, typically earlier in the day. Next, automate. Turn routine decisions into habits. Plan your meals in advance, lay out your clothes the night before, or create a standard response for common emails. Finally, delegate. Share the decision-making load whenever possible. Whether it's at work or at home, don't be afraid to ask for help. A lighter load, a clearer mind. By understanding and addressing decision fatigue, we can unlock a world of benefits. Imagine feeling more in control, making better choices, and having more mental energy for the things that truly matter. Remember, our minds, like our bodies, need rest and rejuvenation. By incorporating these strategies into our daily lives, we can reduce mental clutter, boost our decision-making prowess, and ultimately lead happier, healthier, and more fulfilling lives.